What are you doing here? I was just curious. Once upon a time, in a small Yoruba village called Imesile, there lived a woman named Ashabi. Ashabi was known throughout the village for her delicious akara, a tasty Nigerian snack made from beans. Every morning, she would wake up before dawn, grind her beans, mix them with spices, and fry them into golden brown balls of yumminess. But what made Ashabi's akara special wasn't just its taste, it was the way she fried them. You see, Ashabi had a secret. She had a small clay pot hidden in the corner of her kitchen. Inside the pot were mysterious herbs and powders given to her by a mysterious old woman many years ago. Legend had it that these herbs had magical powers, and anyone who ate food cooked with them would keep coming back for more. Ashabi didn't quite believe in magic, but she couldn't deny that ever since she started using the herbs, her akara stand had become the busiest in the village. Every day, people would line up outside Ashabi's house, waiting eagerly for their turn to taste her akara. Some said it was the best they had ever had, while others swore it was addictive. But no one knew the secret behind Ashabi's success, and she intended to keep it that way. One day, a curious young girl named Adisa decided to investigate. She had heard rumors about Ashabi's magical akara and wanted to see if they were true. Adisa crept into Ashabi's kitchen and peeked into the clay pot. What she saw amazed her. The pot was filled with strange-looking herbs and powders she had never seen before. Without thinking, Adisa reached out to touch them, but before she could, she heard a voice behind her. "What are you doing here?" Ashabi asked, startling Adisa. I was just curious," Adisa stammered, feeling guilty for snooping. Ashabi sighed and shook her head. "Curiosity kills the cat, they say. But since you're already here, I might as well tell you the truth." Adesua listened intently as Ashabi explained the story of the mysterious old woman and the magical herbs. She learned that Ashabi wasn't using magic to make her akara irresistible, but simply a blend of special ingredients passed down through generations. As Adesua left Ashabi's house that night, she couldn't stop thinking about what she had learned. Maybe there was more to cooking than just following recipes. Maybe there was a bit of magic in every dish, created not by spells and potions but by love and tradition. And so, the next morning, as Ashabi started frying her akara once again, she felt a strange warmth in her heart, for she knew that her secret was safe with Adesua, and that the magic of her akara would continue to bring joy to the people of Imesile for generations to come. As Ashabi continued to fry her akara, she noticed something different in the air. There was a buzz of excitement among the villagers, and they were whispering amongst themselves as they waited in line. Ashabi couldn't help but wonder what was going on. She glanced at Adesua, who was standing at the front of the line, looking eager to taste the freshly fried akara. Just then, a loud voice boomed from the edge of the crowd.
"Attention everyone! Gather around for an important announcement."
The villagers turned to see Chief Adekunle, the leader of the village, standing on the makeshift platform. He cleared his throat before speaking again.
"As you all know, our village is in need of a new market stall owner. Someone who can provide delicious food and attract customers from far and wide. After much consideration, I am pleased to announce that we have found the perfect candidate.
The crowd erupted into cheers and applause, but Ashabi's heart sank. She had always dreamt of opening her own market stall, but she never had the courage to pursue it. And now it seemed like someone else would fulfill her dream. But as Chief Adekunle continued speaking, Ashabi's ears perked up with interest.
The new market store owner is none other than Adisa.
Gasps of surprise echoed through the crowd as all eyes turned to Adisa, who stood frozen in shock. Ashabi couldn't believe it. Her young friend, who had once just been a curious girl sneaking into her kitchen, was now being entrusted with the responsibilities of running the village market store. Adesua stepped forward, her face flushed with excitement and nerves. "Thank you, Chief Adekunle, and thank you to everyone who has supported me. I promise to work hard and make our village proud." With that, the crowd erupted into cheers once again, and Ashabi couldn't help but smile. Maybe this was the magic of our Akara at work, bringing opportunities to those who least expected it. As Adesua began a new journey as a village market stall owner, Ashabi knew that her legacy would live on through a young friend. And as she continued to fry her Akara, she felt a sense of pride, knowing that she had played a part in shaping the future of her village. As the days passed, Adesua's market stall became the talk of the village. People came from far and wide to taste her delicious dishes, and soon enough her store was the busiest in the entire marketplace. But amidst the hustle and bustle of the village, a shadow lurked in the darkness. Strange things began happening around Adesua's store. Food would disappear overnight, and strange noises could be heard in the dead of the night. At first, Adesua brushed off the incidents as mere coincidences. But as they became more frequent and more bizarre, she couldn't ignore them any longer. Something or someone was trying to sabotage her business, and she was determined to get to the bottom of it. With Ashabi's help, Adesua set out to uncover the truth behind the mysterious occurrences. They stayed up late in the night, keeping watch over the market stall, hoping to catch the culprit red-handed. And then, one fateful night, they finally saw it. A dark figure slinking through the shadows, its eyes glittering with mischief as it approached Adesua's store. Without hesitation, Ashabi and Adesua sprang into action, chasing after the intruder with all their might. Through winding alleyways and narrow streets, they pursued the figure until they finally cornered it in the deserted alley. To their surprise, the intruder turned out to be none other than Olatunde, a jealous rival who had been envious of Adesua's success. He confessed to his crimes, admitting that he had been trying to ruin her business out of spite. As Olatunde was led away by the village elders, Adesua couldn't help but feel a sense of sadness. She had never imagined that someone she knew could stoop so low out of jealousy. But amidst the chaos and confusion, Ashabi placed a comforting hand on Adesua's shoulder, reminding her of the true lesson behind their journey. "The road to success is never easy, Adesua," Ashabi said softly. "But it is how we overcome obstacles and stay true to ourselves that defines who we are. Remember, True success comes not from tearing others down, but from lifting each other up. And with those words ringing in her ears, Adesua knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, she would always have the support and guidance of her dear friend Ashabi. And together they would continue to spread the magic of love and tradition throughout their beloved village of Imesi.